Okay, a few days ago, while I was watering, I got sunburned. So I wanted to talk about aloe vera today. This whole container is full of babies off of my original plant. The way that you get the plant to make babies is that you mound the dirt up around the bottom of the plant and then you water it as if it was a regular house plant rather than as if it was an aloe. So you water it every few days and all the babies will come up. So I wanted to show you how to use it. So there's one that I usually take it off the parent plant because they're bigger. But if you can see that, I don't know how well you can see it. It has little spines on the side, and if you just cut it down the middle, then those spines are left on, and sunburns are sensitive. So what you do is you take those little edges off first. So those little corners, take that off on both sides. And that way you're not getting poked, because you know, sunburns are sensitive. They don't really like having little cactus pricks in them. So at that point, that's what it looks like. Then you want to take the top layer off thin instead of digging into the clear gel. Then you use this part, just the skin, and use everything up, put it on wherever you had the burn. Just rub it on. It's green, and so it's not terribly attractive, but the green kind of dies out after a little while. So that one, all the gel is used up, and it's very bitter, very bitter. So don't be surprised when you use it if you're like, oh, after you accidentally put your fingers in your mouth or something, that it's just really a nasty flavor. So once you've used all the available gel, then you do long strips lengthwise. And I'll do it again. Use it up. It's got, the cells in it are not connected to each other, if that makes sense. So it's not like when you puncture it, it all just squeezes out like a tube. All of the little individual cells are individual. They don't run into each other. So each cell has to be sliced in order to get the juice out. So once you've done it lengthwise, then you do it widthwise and get more out. Squeezing it doesn't help. It just makes chunks of gel instead of liquid. And so again, when you need new stuff, you just have to re-puncture a new area in order to get it to come out. And after a while, you've got everything you can. If you try to get more, again, you're just going to have chunks of gel coming off. I use this on my face. If I have a really bad burn, I use Vicks, because of the pain, and it helps keep my skin from blistering and cracking. But if it's a light burn that's just a little bit red, then before, like when I get up in the morning and it's sensitive, I'll do a strip, and then every time after I take a shower, I'll reapply it, and it makes it feel better, and it heals it quicker. So that's just aloe vera, and that's a tip for summertime. You can get aloe vera gel in like jars, like pump things, and I don't really like that. I don't know what its healing properties are compared to fresh aloe vera, and I always prefer to kind of go to the source rather than having something that has a lot of preservatives and stuff in it. So this works well for us, and as a house plant, you can't be aloe vera because you don't really, it prefers not to be watered, and if you do water it, it makes babies. Once the babies start coming up, you can just pull them out and repot them somewhere else to make more. They're really hardy, and it works pretty good. Do you want to push the button for me, or should I push it? Yep, that one. Push.